Hello. Okay. Well, I'd like to just mention just like a really quick thing on difficult people. So one thing to notice about difficult people, like something that I didn't realize before, that as I learned to love myself and as I matured more, I realized that a lot of the people from my past and a lot of people that I shouldn't actually be friends with them. I shouldn't waste my time being around them. And you see this a lot when you're transgender, like you notice like the people that are the meanest, you notice that they're actually narcissists. It happens all the time. So often they're narcissists. You might realize some of your family members and things are narcissists. The dead giveaway when they're narcissists is like it's like a power thing, a power struggle for them. Like narcissists always have to be in control, and they always have to have the higher ground. They can't have equality. So like a mature person, even if they disagree with someone, they can turn them loose, and there's not that power play right there. But like one thing I notice is like you'll just your makeup will be just right. You'll have a really cute outfit. You'll just be looking super good and everything. And then you'll go into a place and you'll sit down next to some like conservative Republican religioso type. Maybe a couple or something. They're sitting together, and you sit down next to them, and they get really uncomfortable, and they get kind of bothered. Like you should be censored or shouldn't be allowed to do that, or things like just like type comments and looks, and you can feel their contempt, and then like the same people, like on a day that you're not looking very good, you're just like nothing's going right. You just look terrible that day, especially in a way like that it's obvious you were born a boy kind of a way. And then they're just like, all, hey everyone, suddenly they're real comfortable, and they're like, all, hey everyone, look at him over there. And now they call attention to you, and they just love it. Look at that. Look at those pants. Like you're wearing pants that just make you look extra boyish. Or hey everyone, would you check out? They just want to call attention to every flaw, everything, and they're completely uncomfortable. So who needs them? That's not the kind of person you should be caring about. I mean, it's their own business with what they think and what their opinion is and everything. And it's just a reflection of them, you know, and you shouldn't treat yourself that way. Comparison is the death of all joy, and negativity and just like all the things they're doing are just techniques you shouldn't use on yourself. So you shouldn't hang out with people like that. And then like with some people, it's you got to realize it's a control thing. Narcissists love to use religion, and they're not really. It's hypocritical too. Like they they want the control. You to have the freedom to live your life transgender makes them feel like they've lost control. That's why they pass. That's why they try to make these laws, and a lot of what they're doing is because they want control. You know. But then the tables turn, and you're taking control out of their hands. They want to make alcohol illegal, or like or blah, just some stupid minority policing type activity or something. And then you try to stop them, and then they're like, oh, well, it's our First Amendment. It's like their First Amendment, and it's their right to take away your rights. It's just all completely hypocritical. So when you see that power play and that control issues and keeping the upper ground and those type of behaviors, that's the backbone of a toxic person. Dead giveaway, telltale sign. So like for me, like with family, like at first I was like, oh hey, I'm coming out of the closet. I'm transgender. I'm gonna live the rest of my life a female. And they're like, oh what? My family accused me left and right of being a liar. And then I realized, that's what they always do. Like when learned to play guitar, they're like, oh, calling attention to everyone else that's good at playing guitar. Look at them. If I'm going to watch a guitar player, I'm going to watch them play guitar, type. Just that whole behavior, where they're always trying to prove, they're always comparing you to other people and always trying to prove what a hoax you are and things like that. That's called gaslighting, like trying to make you question your own sanity and make you think that you can't do anything. Like I remember, like that's why I don't hang out with my family anymore. Because I remember I'd see other people's family, and like if their kid plays guitar or something, they're like all, like before the kid even plays guitar, you already think they're good at it, because everybody's, oh yeah, you should see my sister play guitar, blah blah blah, and you're all, wow, you're excited to see him, But my family would always like make me feel like, before I would even play, I would look like an idiot, not just guitar, like baseball or just just like anything I do, Rastafarianism or just anything I've ever tried to do, I've always been a liar, and it's always been a fraud, and it's always, so like I've got a lot of mental issues, to be kind of cruel to myself. I've got a lot of work to do of narcissistic abuse syndrome. It's like, it's hard, even though I've cut them out of my life. I can't, every time I do something, it's pretty hard for me not to gaslight myself and just do all the things that they would do. I still do it to myself, because but that's, if you study narcissistic abuse syndrome, that's what you do, Typically people like us spend the rest of our life trying to impress everybody, trying to prove our worth, and just no matter how good we do, we never notice we did anything good and things like that, So I try not to, through education, I know what not to do, and I try not to do it, but it still can be pretty tough, and so that's why I can't hang out with those kind of people, like the religioso type people that try to, that believe I'm an abomination unto the Lord. I'm not an abomination unto the Lord. Like that's like, they don't know that. Only Jah can judge.